Chapter 4 Impregnation. Everyone forgets Rachel, who was unconscious because of the egg that just shot out of Peppa's ass. They all run over to Carl, who ate the urn. The hamburger gets angry and starts choking Carl with her buns. Harley and Piggy try to break up the fight, but the hamburger's grasp is far too strong for anyone to interfere with, even Michael Sarah. Carl's stomach all of a sudden expands aggressively, and she stops choking him out of shock.
What the frick frack tic tac bubblegum dum dum is that?
The hamburger shouts. There's a muffled screaming coming from the lump that is slowly getting bigger by the second. It sort of sounds like Spanish, but it's impossible to decipher. Carl's face becomes noticeably distraught as a tiny toot can be heard from inside him. Rachel then awakens from her egg slumber and sits up. "What happened?" she asks. Harley runs over to Rachel as if she cares about her well-being.
"Are you okay?"
Harley asks Rachel.
"I don't remember anything. What the hell is that?"
Rachel gestures at the large egg. "Don't worry about it," Carl says as he tries to get up, but inevitably falls back down suddenly because of the weight of his stomach.
"Are you pregnant?"
Rachel asks. "Honestly, I don't know. One moment I was spacing out, the next moment I was swallowing Marky."
"You swallowed Marky?"
Rachel shouts.
Calm down, guys. If he's pregnant, that means he has to give birth, right? So, in that case, we just have to wait it out.
The hamburger says.
"I don't necessarily think he's pregnant, but remember back in the well when Marky said that she had a butthole?"
Harley says. Everyone nods.
"Well, she's farting constantly because she's an urn. So the reason why he's so bloated is because she's farting inside him."
Rachel poggers. "How do I get it to stop? I'm gonna explode!" Carl screams in terror.
Good.
The hamburger says. "If you don't shut up, I'm gonna eat you next," Carl responds.
"Guys, if we keep fighting like this, we're not gonna find the WAP. Do you guys really want me to be a voyeur forever?"
Everyone looks at one another and back at Harley. "We don't really care," Carl says.
"You're the one that started this, Carl,"
Harley accusingly states. "Well, now you're being a hypocrite, because you're the one that started an argument with me," Carl shouts back.
"Was that you, Carl?"
I don't know if it's mine or Marky's," he says. An angry, inaudible shout comes from Carl's undercarriage.
"Wait, I'm confused. So is he pregnant or not?"
Rachel asks.
Time will only tell.
Hamburger says wisely. "What if I don't want to wait? I don't know how it's gonna work. Like, am I going to shit her? Will there be tentacle children?" Carl panics.
"Why would there be tentacle children?"
Harley says as she raises an eyebrow. Carl ponders what to respond with.
I just think that we should wait and see what happens. If he gives birth, he gives birth. If he explodes, he explodes. I don't really care either way.
Hamburger says wisely once again. Peppa comes running back from the distance. Rachel points it out.
"Why is Peppa Pig running at us full speed?"
She asks. "Man, you really don't remember anything, do you?" Harley responds. Peppa comes running and then stops in front of them to catch her breath. She takes a look at Carl, scoops him up, turns around and runs away.
"Hey, that's our pregnant man!"
Harley screams as she starts to run after the large, sexy pig.
Wait up!
Rachel and Hamburger say in unison. Piggy rolls his eyes and follows everyone. As they're bolting after Peppa, the hamburger then remembers the egg.
Wait, guys, we forgot the egg!
She shouts. Everyone stops in their tracks and look at her.
You know what? I'll stay with the egg. You guys go after Carl.
The hamburger states.
"What if it hatches while we're gone?"
Harley asks.
You guys have your phone, right?
"Yeah."
Harley says.
I'll call you. Now go. You're gonna lose him.
They all nod their head and run in their respective directions.
"Why does Peppa want Carl?"
Rachel asks.
"I don't know. When we get out of the well, it just seems like she was kind of waiting there for us. Do you think Carl's hiding something from us?"
Harley says while running, almost out of breath.
"I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't remember anything."
Rachel says.
"Ugh, I'll explain to you on the way."